I'm just going to record this. Yes. Okay. I got a buy alert. What's the time? 11 o'clock. So just wait for this. See what they're going to do. So we're in a bit of a squeeze here. If they break out of this, I'm going for a buy. Definitely going to go in for a buy. They break through here. Let's just put that down here. It's Australian Open. I don't know what this is doing. This keeps on forming. This might break up a bit further, but there might just be a little push down to this area. If they break above here, I'm definitely buying. This is a very bearish pattern. So might come up like this first. And just watch that. I've already got my alerts on this. Breaks this. We are going in. Might pull up a bit. For Forex. Staying away from the dirty German. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. This has got a big gap here. This is a nice sell. Oh, why did you have to do that? Okay. And this is selling. This is going to close this gap, I feel. Oh, it's got a gap here. It's his support here. Oh my gosh. Where's my orb gone? Here it is here. Okay, this comes here and starts breaking past. I'm going to get in for a sell 6E. They're all going off. Just waiting on this. That was already a sell. Yeah, with the market. This is looking good. I'm going in for a buy. Just this one, buying. It looks beautiful. It's breaking this. It's bullish. I didn't go in. This is in an uptrend. XAU. That is coming up, coming down. What is it doing? Okay, this is selling now. Oh my goodness. All right, bearish. Let me put on nothing. Okay, just hold up. One more minute for the orb here. Just be patient. This thing could just fly up. That is very bearish though, this pattern. I'm not going to lie. Kanashi. Looks like it wants to sell. If it breaks this, I'm definitely going to go in for a sell. And then if it keeps selling down to here, that'd be great. If it breaks this, I'm going for a buy, right? This trend line here. Right now, you just got to wait. That buy didn't go in. Oh, weird. Maybe it's a good thing. Okay. So we've got this here. Warm. This is support. If it breaks this line here, there's a big gap here. I just don't like that gap. This gap. If there was no gap, I'd be getting in this buy out of here. Still hasn't closed it. That's the only thing with Mondays is it has gaps. Gap gaps. US 30, the dirty 30, I'm staying away from that. 6E, bearish pullback. Are you going to go up or not? Maybe it's not good here. Maybe it's a good thing I didn't go in that. It didn't work. Anyway, hopefully it didn't work for some. I don't know if it's going to go up. 6E. This here is acting as a bit of a quasi on a side. If this breaks, I'm definitely getting in for a sell. Right. Definitely there's a gap that's filled, but if it breaks up, right, it's kind of nearly touching. This could come up to this area further, but they might bring it down a bit because it's gone up so far, and this is, but we'll see. This might come up. 6A. 6A has made a higher high here. I'd rather buy this. Right? I'd rather this break this. If this breaks this and starts breaking that, then I'm going to be in a buy. So I'm going to put my alert on this. It might tank, but I don't like it because it has made a high, 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 low, high, high. So, and this could be like a quasi and it breaks this area. So I'm only going to take buys, any buys on this one as well. But this is not moving. Oh, yo, yo. US oil. Okay. It just pushed right up. See if this respects this area to make a lower high. If it does respect this and it starts curling around with the moving averages going around, right, around like this here, going around, then I'm getting in a sell. 6B, if this breaks this trend line, I'm getting in for a buy. I know it's in a downtrend, but if they want to start buying this, because this is a supply area where price pushed up, I mean a demand area, sorry, but it could just keep on tanking down. But if it breaks this and there's bullish candles, like these are bearish, these are really strong selling. If I see buying over here, boom, 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 might come up to this zone. 6E is just, I like this pattern. That's what I got in the buy. See this? This here? Right. I don't know, but they might just bring it up a little bit because it's been tanking a bit here. But if it breaks this, well, Down here. So I'm just trying to go through all of them here. This left the building already. So this is a reversal here, but they might bring it down. This is just really weird price action. It looks weird. It probably is weird. Okay, 6N. Oh, yucky. All right. This is making high highs, high lows, bullish pattern. 6B. Nothing's sticking out. This is beautiful. If I see this, oh my goodness, yeah, beautiful. Okay. Okay. But there is a gap here. What's gold doing? Oh, goodness. Okay, it's right here. If this starts breaking, I'm getting in. There's a nice area here. Okay, I'm getting in. I'm getting in. I am getting in. In that one. Oh, I'm not quick enough. Ew, let's go. Okay, put this in this account. Let's see if it pulls back. Looks good. Let's just go in. This is a small account. Sell. If it comes back, I'll see. So this is the orb here. It's breaking out. And my Kanashi candles on. Showing sellers are in control at the moment. This is all red, so we've probably got some sniper signals. There's our first one. Break here. So, I mean, if you wanted to, you could have got into this. This is very bearish. Underneath, red. Everything's red. So, we shall see. This might pull back a bit. I don't care. To me, it's broken this, broken this, broken this trend line. And looking to the left, we have a zone here. Woo! Look at this. Looks like a party's going on. Party. So, unless they do a bit of a fakey because it looks so like break this, break that. They turn around. I've seen it many times. They come here and they go, woo, oh yeah, sucked in, and off they go up there. If that happens, I'm in that buy. Like I'm heavily in that buy. Right, but there is a zone down here where price pushed off. So mass is just doing its thing. 6E, what's this bearish pullback? Sometimes this moves in Asia, sometimes it's just yuck and it'll just mess your head. Six J, that would have been beautiful. If you would have put the signal sniper on, would have given you some goods here. All right, we would have gone in here, boom, all green, perfect. Sorry, I can't see you more. Just right. Crossover, this looks like very nice, just weird price action. But there's your buy. 6N I don't like the look of. I'm not going to lie, this looks very bullish. These are bullish candles. But you've got a very, this area here, right? It might bounce off and come down. So you just got to wait. We are paid to wait. Right. This is bullish. It could make its way to this line here. This run here. And if it breaks, it's probably going to come up to this. This, I think it's yeah, at an area here. So this pays good. Right? We're kind of like in a overall, you know, if this breaks out of here, oh my mama. Oh my mama. This is what I look for. This is down to this area. We're making lower lows and lower highs. It's coming to this area, so and gold's just sitting there. If it breaks out of here, the Swiss, this is for futures. Natural gas. Whoosh. What's going on here? That's a big gap. What the heck? Okay. Bitcoin, that was beautiful. I took some trades on the weekend. Like, this here moves just continually. It just, over the weekend, this is a quasi. So left. This could. This could. This could. We might have a sell, I don't know. Just wait on this. This here is what I like to see when there's this kind of a pattern like this. And we've broken this. Come to a level. All right, having a little retracement. I'm just being careful because this might bounce up a bit. Right, this is a nice pattern, but I like to see confirmations that it's actually created that to sell. Like this could still come up if it's going to sell. But this is not very clear. This is a clear pattern. So when I'm trading, this is clear. This is clear. This is making high lows, high highs. This is pulling up. Would I take a sell here? No, not just yet. Right? I wouldn't. But this on here, these signal snipers, right? I'm only going to be buying with the moving averages underneath, right? Crosses over, I'm buying. I can also take this run, right? Made a high, low. I can milk this whole thing. I can even go to the smaller time frame because I know on this time frame and this time frame, 3 minute, 1 minute, that this is buying. Right, it's probably going to come to a zone. Breaks this zone, break a structure, creates a pattern. When it creates a pattern like this, there's a very high chance it's going to at least come to this area to the left here and break past it. So I can get in this with more confidence, right? You know, you don't have to just go in for one or two, you know, for, I don't know, 10 pips, 10, you know, not that you would do that with Bitcoin, but like if you're trading like NQ, MNQ, gold, and you see this kind of pattern, right? You have more confidence that you can trail your stop loss up, right? Right? Because they've created this bullish pattern. And again, bullish pattern underneath the moving average, and boom, and then price is away from this moving average, right? And everything lines up. You've got it all green, beautiful, right? I'm not going to take sells even though it worked. I'm going to wait for the most high probable trades. This is all in an uptrend, right? I can see here. See if I just hide this one, right? And hide this one. Oops, that takes it away. Come on, gold, just do your thing and push down, right? So if I'm on the 5 minute, you can see we are trending up. If I put on, where's my EMA gone? There's my EMA. Don't know what's on the other one. See, this is above the 200 EMA. This is above these pullback, right? Now we're kind of underneath here. We're like, this could be just a pullback, right? But it could also sell. So we've got to be careful here. So I go here, then I go my 3 minute, right? And I'm watching this. I'm not jumping in. I'm just going to watch this, right? Now I could put in a sell, right? Okay, I could put in a sell here, like this. Where's my Bitcoin? Okay, I could sell, and as it comes up, I can scale in. And if I've got it wrong, then I take a loss. But I can scale in at a small percentage, a small risk. Right, this is a small count. It's under $1,000 in that one. But this could come up. This could come up. Okay, come on, gold. Everyone just do a gold dance. All right, so, but you see here, like it's all above. That's what I look for. And then I have my, from here, these crossovers, then I go the 1 minute. So I analyze, I go to the 4 hour, the 1 hour, and I see the support and resistance levels, right? And these act as resistance as well, these moving averages. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here. Right, but this is still pointing up. I use this cumulative delta. It's just an added thing that I personally use. This is red and gray, so you know you wouldn't get in the sell even if it did call a sell. Right? See this? Like I wouldn't be getting into this one because it's just price is in between. Okay, come on, gold. So we see gold here. Come on. Let's go. Okay. It's pushing down. Right. So I can use this money if it comes down. It looks like it wants to go. So I use micros. This actually does look nice. It should come down to this level. Now in here, right? If the sellers come in and I see that, you know, it's not, doesn't look like. We want fat, flat. What's the Dixie doing? Is Dixie open? We want Dixie to go up. That's probably why it's struggling. Right. Dixie is getting weak. Right. But this is a beautiful looking cell from Asian orb. But that was your first signal sniper. which was on here. There's an orb here. So as I said, if this decides to become bullish and break back in here and then break out, you know, and that's why I only use micros. I know everyone loves to be on GC, to make loads of money, but if this thing goes up here, right, you can blow your account. Right? That's why I use micros. I look at that and I go, okay, right, if this comes here, respects this and starts selling, it's okay. But you want to be very careful of that GC. So, but this here, overall, we have got the beautiful patterns, right? Like it's like a break and a retest kind of thing here, bearish, right? I'm not getting out, right? Unless it breaks, right? Because if it breaks this trend line here, the buyers will step in, and you don't want to be in the fetal position crying. You know what I mean? You just take a loss and there's always going to be plenty of opportunities. 6E, 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 6E. Okay, this is respecting. This is creating a bullish pattern, in my opinion here. Right? Bullish, even though we're in a downtrend to push up. Right? High Kanashi candles. This is a resistance, this here. But if this starts pushing up with this pattern, we might come up and test these where it's broken out of here. Right? This is going against the trend, but we've got all bullish. Okay, I'm getting in. I'm just getting in for a quick one. Because it didn't work, the other one. Just waiting for it to, just want to wait for it to break. Sorry. Just wait for it to break. I didn't see those wicks. My eyes are blurry. Wicks, just wait. Let me have a look at gold. This is just looking just yuck. This I don't like. I don't like this wiggity whack. It's terrible. This is bearish. You could take these buys with it going up with this triangle. This is that wave catcher, right? So you just come in, pretty much just showing like what I'd go for. And if I had the pullback, there's another buy here. It's called a buy. It's very bullish, but you don't know if it's going to come all the way up to this top here, but you could take that. It's very bullish. 6E is looking bullish too. I might get in. Just on one. It has to break, but it just looks bullish. This is going against the trend though, just showing if you're on it. This is not ideal. If it breaks and goes, that's nice. And they're not doing anything with it. There's a big gap down here. If there was no gap, this is a bullish pattern, but no, it's not good enough for me. 6E is in profits. How many, if you went in, depending on your account, we are in profits and it's looking very bullish. So, Heikin-Ashi, there we go. Bullish pattern, there we go. Okay, buys and buys. Okay. So let's see what that does. It's looking nice. Let's just say that. Very nice. Quasi bullish pattern. Where would my TP be? There's a zone through here. See this zone? So I might even just whoop and, come back down before it shoots up. So depending on how many contracts you put in, you can take your contracts. All right, here we go. Could be in $100 profit, depending on your profits. This here is the euro, EU. That's nice. All we need is gold to actually drop, and that'll be good. Come on now. I don't like these little wicks here. There's a little wicks here. I don't like that. But this is, yeah. Okay, let's go. Come on now. Yes, yes, yes. Come on, baby. Drop it like it's hot. Just go. Oh my. Look, I know you want to. See these little, it looks funny, but anyway, we get in. It's either going to do two things, go down or go up. We want it to go down. Come on. Okay. What's Bitcoin doing? Okay. Selling a little bit. Strange looking. Gold has just been painful this morning. All right. Honestly, this pattern here looks very bearish. Comes up here. I don't know, it could drop. I'm just staying away from it right now. See this? This is just going against trend. It's just not a good thing, even though it was bullish. I'd rather be selling this. Oh my goodness. This is just being, it probably wants to come up here. Right? So if it comes up here and swiggles around, it comes here and it does like a bearish kind of a thing with the signal sniper. Right? Heikin-Ashi. Right? Up here. See, there's a signal here, right? But it's grey. So I'm not taking that. Right? It has to be all red. If it comes here and tests this and then we get a sell, that's beautiful. But these wicks, I hate those wicks. It's a wickety whack. Right? Might, later on, maybe. But overall, this here is making these highs, right? So it could come in here, and if it breaks that, you want to be buying this. So yeah. But the rules with the signal sniper, what I use because I'm doing different instruments, I just make sure that I'm underneath the moving averages. Right, this is a 34 exponential EMA. This is the 50 simple moving average. And then I also have the 200 EMA to see overall what it's doing. And then I look in here and I go, okay, we've got a cell, and I put it with patterns. It's underneath, it's broken, right? This is a perfect cell here, bearish pattern. There was a cell. Sorry, I'm going through all these. But see the Heikin-Ashi candle, all fat and flat. Beautiful. We're in this. Boom, 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 boom. All right. So that's lovely. Underneath, then you can even go to this. This is just discussed. Right. Feels like it wants to come down, but I'm just going to stay in it, see what happens. Of course, if it breaks out, I'm gonna get out of there. Bearish pullback. Okay. It's not here yet. It's probably flashed. I've got my alerts on it's on once per bar, so as soon as it flashes, it'll alert me. You can have it on once per bar, but you might get a late entry, right? So normally on the signal on these ones, buy alerts, I have it on once per bar, right? This one here with these bullish and bearish pullbacks, it can get really wild. If you have them on, I did have it all on all of it. It sent me like crazy. But this here, I mean, if you wanted to get out, you had multiple chances to get out, right? If you got in, it's just mucking around, right? This is the stuff you don't want. But this came down, so it might pull back, right? But this is bearish. What's happening here, right? Break, retest, or bearish pattern, lower lows in this. When I mean that, I mean in here, in this area, right? So I take this area, right, and I see, right, from here that it's making lower lows, right? Okay, so in here I'm looking, right, but you can see it drops, so it's probably going to come up. So I don't know. This here is not ideal to be in. That here was nice. Formed the orb. Right, so the orb, which is where but there was support to the left here, right? Oh my goodness, let me just get rid of all these drawings. I think my Zoom's going to end soon, but right, there is support here, right? Bearish, right? That there got a signal. You could have gone in underneath. There's money. Close it, and then, but yeah, the orb. Normally, if there's no like resistance or support, I will enter. This is a huge orb, by the way. Monstrosity. Okay. But if it breaks this, as I said, I'd be getting in for a buy. So make your loss back, and then, yeah. Okay, what's 6E doing? I forgot about that one.